to do, including resolving the train strike, what we're doing now, and Congress, I think, has to act to prevent it. It's not an easy call, but I think we have to do it.
Mr. Union himself, Mr. Amtrak Joe Biden, is orchestrating a coup of sorts against the major rail unions by taking away their power to strike for a better collectively bargained deal. The unions are firing back, calling out their former ally. Railroad Workers United said, quote, the most labor-friendly president has opted to side with big business. Ouch. Back in September, Biden thought he averted disaster when he got the two sides to agree to a tentative deal with wage increases for workers, keeping a strike from happening in October. But all he really did was punt the problem until after the election. The deal struck didn't address the core concerns of railway workers and was recently voted down by 4 of the 12 railroad unions, setting up another strike on December 9th.
I voted no on the contract because we deserve more.
It does not meet the requirements for quality of life that we need. We need time to sleep. We need time to rest. We need time to enjoy our lives. We don't have any of that now.
We're considered essential employees, and we don't have a single paid sick day to use when we're off. We've worked through the pandemic. We were considered essential, and now it seems like we're expendable.
It's true. A railroad strike would be absolutely catastrophic. Just in time for Christmas, we would see supply chain problems as well as an immediate inflation on prices across the country, not to mention transportation havoc for commuters like middle-class Joe. Let's get into what this means for you with a foreman of track maintenance of a major U.S. railway, Eric Mallow. Eric, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, thank you for having me. How are you guys tonight?
Hey, we're doing well. Hope you're doing well, too. I know you've been in this industry for 17 years. I understand you oversee 300 to 400 miles of track in Northern California. Talk to us about this pending railway strike. I think a lot of people believe that a strike will hurt the country and that keeping all railroads operational is the most important thing. So tell us what you're asking for and what will you do to get it?
Well, we're asking for paid sick leave, which we don't have at the moment. And there's this misconception that, we have all this available time off. But unfortunately, that simply isn't true. We get our vacation time, and that's acquired and accumulated through years of service. So which is not a whole lot every year. And then we get on top of that 2 personal days. And that took me 16 years to get 2 personal days. So anytime we are sick or we have any kind of family emergency or whatever that's going on, we have to ultimately use our vacation or our personal time. And if we run out of either one of those, then we have to take no pay. And when you take no pay, they actually dock you and put a mark on your report. And if you get up to 10 marks in a year, that can lead up to termination.
For an essential role, it's shocking to know that's what you're dealing with. And Eric, we know that a strike would be disruptive, cost to the economy. You're looking at, $2 billion a day and beyond are the estimates. But exactly how disruptive are we talking about with, Christmas is weeks away? Does this timing give you any leverage in negotiations?
Well, we're not really looking for leverage, but does it? Yeah, absolutely. Right. But we're not. That's one thing that none of us really want to do. Right? We don't want to disturb our work environment along with everybody else. And, but like some of the previous interviews that you had, we have zero quality of life. They've cut our workforce 47%. So, yeah, it would be catastrophic for the whole economy. 93% of everything that's imported comes across our rail lines, so we're well aware of the cause and effect if we were to walk out on a strike. But when you're a company posting record profits on our employee webpage, right for our eyes to see, and you call us essential employees, but you don't treat us as such, it puts a bad taste in our mouth. It ruins morale, and we work an ungodly amount of hours because of the workforce that they've cut.
Yeah, and you need that time. You need that time to recharge. And when you look back at when that tentative deal was struck in September, it didn't address your core concerns. Do you think that the strike was postponed for political purposes, or do you think that all sides actually negotiated in good faith?
Well, I think that they were coming to the table, but the truth of the matter is UP's always fought us hard against sick pay. I can't for the life of me comprehend. We work in one of the most dangerous environments that there is. And, you say that safety's number one. Well, there's an old saying, put your money where your mouth is. You know, we work, like I said, in one of the most dangerous industries. So to have the time to be able to recover from being sick, at least, you know, we don't want guys coming to work sick. Your mind is not in your job. And that's when injuries take part, you know, and we want everybody to go home safe.
Right. And Eric, we appreciate the work that you do. I hope that you get what you're asking for because you deserve it. You work hard, and as you mentioned, the dangers of the job, and it's a job that probably goes without a lot of things. So on behalf of all of us, we appreciate the work that you do. Eric Mallow, thank you so much for taking time to be here tonight.
Hey, thank you so much too for having me, and have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.